I'm struggling with my pricing. I'm a chocolate maker and pretty new to Etsy, and most of my competitors are far cheaper than me, but are probably using ready-made caliber instead of sourcing and grinding their own beans sustainably. But how do I get that value across? Right. First thing I'm going to say about pricing, guys, with handmade goods, I'm going to go on a rant now. I can feel it coming on. So you guys are just going to have to live with that. Okay. Right. If you are competing on pricing as handmade goods, you won't win. You will not win. If you are competing on pricing, you will never win. You might win on eBay if you're selling Crocs or lip balm or fidget spinners, but you're not going to win if you're doing that with high quality goods. It's like comparing Rolls-Royce handmade cars, because they are, Rolls-Royce are handmade cars, with a Kia, right? Kia aren't, or rather Rolls-Royce aren't sat there saying, oh, like you can get a brand new Kia for like £15,000. I don't know if you can, by the way. I'm not a Kia fan, but it's like you can get a brand new Kia car for 15 grand. Rolls-Royce is like 250 grand. What are we going to like? Rolls-Royce are not sat there saying that. Instead, they're focusing on the quality. And again, this is where having your target market down and your brand is really, really important. I did a two-part carousel post on Instagram, which like kind of really goes into this, but I would recommend going there. I have got probably about 6 or 7 videos on pricing alone, so again, I'd recommend going to have a little nosy at those. But how do you get the value across? Education, education, education. This is where the home hub is really, really important, okay? Because you are coming at it from a competing on the process, competing on quality. So education, education, education. Tell people, show people, have videos of you grinding the beans. Like, actually educate people on why your product is much better. Like, why is it better, right? Do you remember when the whole soy wax candles thing came into play? People were like, soy like, why are they more expensive? Like, what is this? And it wasn't until people actually were taught the, you know, all the toxic stuff that maybe normal wax candles might have. And I'm not saying that yours does if you do use normal wax, but just as an example, right? And people were just being educated over and over again. And then now it's like people just don't tend to buy normal candles now, or I don't think they do. Maybe they do, I don't know. But if someone's looking for a non-toxic, if they've got like a young baby or a pet or something like that, they might want the soy wax candles now, right? If your process involves some kind of like sustainability and eco-friendliness, and you know, you are doing what you can for the environment, ethically and all that kind of thing, then that is a differentiating factor from the guy who's charging like $1 for a scarf on Etsy. Because there is people on there. I mean, there are people on there that will charge like £1 for a necklace on Etsy. Does it mean I'm quivering in my boots and saying I need to reduce my price? No, because I know that my stuff is quality, it's handmade, it's personalized to what the customer wants. Yeah, I hope that makes sense, and I hope that kind of, yeah, helps. I feel like I went on a bit of a rant there.